So now that we've got the correct temperature of the oil to do our testing, the module says the first thing we're going to do is test the relief valve. And you want to make sure you're ready to write down the number that you expect to see. Reason being, of course, we don't want to leave the load valve closed longer than 5 seconds. So again, the truck is at an idle. So I'm going to close off the load valve and we'll watch the flow rate start to drop and the pressure gauge start to rise. And with the load valve completely shut off, the truck is running at about 2100 PSI. And we'll open up the load valve and make sure that you have tools. So we'll look at that one more time. So again, as the oil starts to warm up, as I close it down, we'll make sure that you guys can see the pressure reading. So I'm going to close the load valve off one more time. Again, you can see the flow rate has dropped off, and now you can see the gauge has rose to about 2100 PSI. Now your module says, if I close the load valve and the pressure rises uncontrollably, then stop the testing and replace the relief valve. If the pressure rises above what you expect to see, again, stop the testing and replace the relief valve. That was all telling us that we have a problem with the relief valve. Now, the next thing we want to notice is the flow rate. So again, the truck is still running at idle. What I'm going to do now is close off the load valve. And right now I'm running just under 4 gallons a minute. Okay? So I'm going to close the load valve off and go to relief valve. And the flow rate should actually drop right off. Now, why should the flow rate drop right off? Well, all the oil is going to the tank through the relief valve. Now, again, as your module says, as I close the load valve off and the flow jumps all over the place and the pressures jump over the place again, I need to replace the relief valve or replace the pump assembly.